Продолжаем проходить Baldur's Gate. Остановился я в лагере гоблинов.
Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work. State your business now.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Не твое дело, что у меня тут за дело. Отвали. Пизда.
Good for you. Turn back now, and I won't. Bloody racket. Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun. Aye, so much. Oi! We ain't said you pass.
Да вы чё, шакалы, блин? Я хочу пройти.
Already told you to bugger off, didn't I?
Блять, вот ведь неугомонные.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
Oh, beg your pardon, true soul. At your service, of course. We follow the Absolute, and them she speaks through. At first, we thought it was just Priestess Gut and Boss Ragslin. Then the drow came along.
Лысая башка, дай пирожка.
And you and all now, I reckon. Go ahead, please. I'm sure you're expected.
То-то же. И...
The Absolute is gathering us all together. For something big, I reckon. Bloody racket. Oh, come on.
Чё им надо?
They're just having a bit of fun.
So the tadpole gives us the ability to influence others.
Taking away the free will of others could be a gift or a curse in disguise.
Ты говоришь.
Nonsense. Any power freely given is a power well received, and this is a valuable power indeed.
A little caution may be advised. The power may prove valuable, or it might not. We simply don't know.
Такие возможности манипулирования могут оказаться очень полезны. Если наши враги станут сговорчивее, нам будет только лучше.
My point exactly. I'm so glad you agree.
So much fun that those thieves almost got past. We got them now, eh? And once the whelp starts singing, we'll know who sent them. Do you hear the Absolute's voice?
Smells like
Do you
burnt flesh in
feel
here.
her inside you?
I only hear her through you, priestess.
That's because she chose me. You're not worthy yet.
Thing I learned down there. Don't matter if you're a slave or a king. Drow will pluck out your eyes if you look at it wrong.
Говорить с кишкой или нет?
Are you ready for the Absolute's mark on your flesh? Yeah. And then I'll hear her voice. You're too feeble. Her voice is a blade. It'll cut your brain to bits. Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arms so I can mark your flesh.
А зачем мне клеймо?
Let's the faithful recognize one another quick sharp. That way nobody'll mess with ya. And it's charged with magic. Ordinary slobs can't see it. Only us that follow the Absolute.
Charged with magic. Perhaps that explains the ease with which these goblins submit to true souls.
You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting.
Ну шо, поорём? Блять. Что ж ты, Астарион, все не одобряешь?
As pain muddles your thoughts, your minds become entangled. A familiar sensation. She too carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again. Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you in there, digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another.
Думаешь, ты сможешь убрать то, что отбрасывает эти тени?
With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything. Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business.
Oi! Priestess!
Affected like
We
us.
want the mark!
Why do they think they're talking to a
Ain't
god?
we good enough for the Absolute? Look at this. That's God's mark.
That the jingle of coin I hear? You've timed it well, my friend. Already turned quite the profit today, so I'm feeling generous.
You recognize the crest she bears, the winged serpent of the Zentarim.
Ты не простая торговка, не так ли? Ты принадлежишь к черной сети. К Даркнету.
Half right, sharp eyes. As then is a normal trader. Just a matter of what's for sale. Weapons and other exotic goods, true enough. But most of all, we offer discretion. No judgment, no right and wrong, just good deals and bad. That a problem for you?
Мне уже приходилось иметь дело с твоей братьей. Это было у приюта Вокин.
Bit quieter, if you please. This crowd just burned that into the ground, you might recall.
Как?
But good. That means Zaris and her little operation weren't found. Seems you're a friend of the family. That warrants a discount. A small one.
Шо ж всего лишь небольшую. Ох, и продавать-то нечего. Так, вот этот топор вроде неплохой. Как насчет его купить? У этого посох.
Pleasure.
А этот мечик мы отдадим Лазиэль.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Так, эти тут что сторожат?
Nothing for you in there, mate.
Wouldn't go in there. Lest you fancy blowing your bones all the way to Baldur's Gate.
Moving ahead.
Как знаете.
Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
Ah, here to see your friend, have ya? Come and join him if you like.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Пойдите выпейте по кружке, ваш босс прислал меня на смену. Ну конечно. Кто бы с ним ни был.
Scrawny thing like you? I'll believe that when I see it.
Ага. Навыки слегка подрастеряла в другой раз.
Get out then! Wait!
А если оставим...
Trust me.
I'll set my
All
reins
right.
Че ты не переключаешься?
Hey, good looking.
What to do? What's up for discussion?
What you still here for?
Ну вот.
Time to press ahead.
Ну шо, помучайся тогда.
Greetings, child. I've met few aside from goblins here. Ah, are you also here to assist with the prisoner?
Говоришь про того, кого не пытают?
Please. The things they do to that man? So crude and primitive. I was invited to teach them.
I live for pain and its intricacies, you see. But, alas, pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree?
И кто это тебя пригласил, гоблин?
Yes, one who claims to be a master of pain. Pain is intimate and loving, but trying to discuss that with these creatures. Forgive me, but that look in your eyes, something terrible has happened to you.
Какой разумный муж. Откуда ты знаешь?
Because I see those same eyes when I look in the mirror, dear one. We've all suffered in these dark times. It is little wonder you bear scars of pain and anguish.
Ну и челкастый.
Please, let me alleviate this pain.
Почему это тебе так интересно?
Well, the Maiden of Pain, Loviatar, teaches us that pain is a most powerful and sacred sensation. And should our pain delight her, should we embrace such a gift, she will grant her most sacred of blessings. If you would permit it, I can show you firsthand.
Go on! I have to see this!
Как смешно. Ну ладно, почему бы и нет?
Oh, I have something exquisite in mind. Simply face the wall, and we can begin. Face the wall and let us begin, dear one.
Давай, отшлепай меня.
The pain you suffer will cleanse you. Do not fight it.
Громко взвыть и театрально воззвать к милосердию.
Your voice sounds so sweet, dear one. Keep going.
Жаль, это не озвучивает.
Bravo! Encore.
Анкор, еще анкор. Жестче.
Pain is proof that we live. Revel in it.
Преувеличенно задергаться, изображая агонию и заорать. Мото савате.
It was a fine strike. Excellent form.
Давайте, давайте.
You are doing so well. Do not give in now.
Давай еще. О, пощади, я больше не могу, это слишком. Нихуя, критическая неудача. Ёбнулись.
Yes, you can, child. Take the pain and offer it up to Loviatar. Offer it all.
Чё, больше нет? А, во.
Sweet child, you bore the pain like a true believer. I am proud to have
Все
served
сделали из
you
героини
this
Садамаза. Благодарю, мне понравилось.
did I, dear one. Loviatar herself found your performance inspiring. She has deemed you worthy of her blessing.
Чё ты сгорбилась-то вся?
And on a personal note, thank you. That was positively divine.
Looks like that's going to bruise.
Бедняк.
Well, whatever you're into.
That was not what I expected to see today.
Я думаю, никому не думалось.
Yes, I must try this technique. Or perhaps this one.
Надо было сначала тут попытаться себе, а потом сюда.
What you s-
Блять, как тебя прирезать хочется.
I know it. It's so hard, is it?
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine.
А у твоего голубка имя-то есть?
Pidge.
Так, и что ты собираешься делать с этим голубком? Отголубить его полностью?
Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I gets hungry or some such. What's it to ya?
Какая жалость, что такое прелестное создание сидит в клетке.
Hey, he don't mind. Keeps him safe from me mates. Raids make 'em rabid. Then catch one on your own.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Какой-то он слабенький на вид. Долго в ваших условиях не протянет.
Take him for a jog, why don't ya? And don't let the lads snatch him up. No, tell him what they'll do to him. Bring him back when he's all tuckered out. Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
Ah, my friend, we can speak freely. I'm in no hurry to take my turn on that spit out front. Perhaps you'd be so kind as to unlock this cage?
Ты ведь, если не ошибаюсь, Вова, я читала твои сочинения.
Aha! An individual of some learning, I see. You're quite right.
Volothamp Gedam, realm-renowned author, and tastemaker.
Федота.
Well, I will be at your service once I've been freed from this ensconcement. Speaking of which...
Ладно, я помогу тебе выбраться.
Bless you, my friend. I'll wait nicely, but please don't tarry. Aha! I knew I could count on you, my friend. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke?
Хорошенькую историю ты умудрился угодить. Как ты попал в клетку?
Why, by design, my friend. How better to learn the ways of a people than to live among them? I dare say the experiment has proven most fruitful, too. I'll be happy to share my findings once we've found somewhere safe to parley.
Ускользнуть? И как же ты собираешься это сделать?
An invisibility potion, my friend. A bit less refined than your mendacious methods, but by God, it'll do the trick.
Иди в мой лагерь, там и поговорим, когда будем в безопасности.
Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of
Сударыня.
daring do.
Сударыня.
I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain.
О нет, он сбежал. Что теперь скажет эта гоблинша?
Seen this mess? Flaming Fist Thuggo took a chunk out me arm last raid out.
Нет, а зачем показывать? Сходи-ка ты к целителю.
Tried the priest, but she says the Absolute will set me right in time for the next raid.
Повезло тебе, что ты жива. Стража во вратах Балдора очень боевая.
Fiercest thing about 'em was the wailing, till we put an end to it. Ain't none can stand against us now. Not with the Absolute in our corner.
I tell you, the scrying eye was looking... Wish I got a turn in the bear. Lucky.
See? It squealed! Hit it again! Keep your hands steady, 3.
Stop them! Free me!
Again! Again! Make it squeal again.
Что вы делаете, мать вашу?
We're juicing it up. The beast came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and
Писано.
Lynx too. Boss is thinking of serving it to the wargs.
Да он их скорее сам
It
съест.
makes funny noises. We made it squeal. Look, you'll see. Give me that rock. I'll show ya.
Ну давай, так держать.
No! Why?
Ну все, а ну прекратите.
Time for blood!
Опа! Как все перевернулось-то, да? Так, мелочь надо вырезать первую, чтоб тревогу не подняли.
Time for a new approach.
Don't waste a step.
Сдохнет или не сдохнет? Чё-то как-то хуёво. Блять, косая же ты хуйня.
Gods, it's hot in here.
И это все.
What fools these mortals be. Of course.
Да блин. Как здесь? Ну, конечно.
Step quick. With pleasure.
Снимет молнии 3 от силы. Чуть слабо.
The subtle approach.
Blood comes easy these days. Light on my feet.
forever, pal.
Ух, косая же ты хуйня.
Death is but a word away.
Now?
Time to move.
Well, so much for peace.
Конечно, надо промазать.
Let's go. Moving.
Allow me to demonstrate. Certainly.
В смысле, уже 10 ходов, что ли, кончились? Пиздеж какой-то. Блять, ну ты рак.
With finesse.
Survival is all that matters. Try me.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Так бы сразу.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. Not only do you speak with a bear, but you free it too? A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin.
Говорят, что ты непревзойденный целитель. Мне нужна твоя помощь.
Indeed. Not the most opportune moment, but given the lengths you went to, I assume there's some urgency. Come on then. What's the problem?
Come on, lady.
Unless you'd rather wait for an audience of goblins. Oak, Father, preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible?
Так. После заражения я сбежала с корабля летидов. Возможно, это нарушило ход процедуры.
Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. You weren't speaking lightly when you said you needed help. Let me tell you what I know. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them, someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles, but I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure.
И ты сам до всего этого докопался?
Indeed. After we dealt with the drow that ambushed us, Nettie and I were able to inspect the corpse, and the creature that slithered out of it. I had no idea anyone beyond their ranks was infected. You have my sincere sympathies.
Та магия, о которых ты упоминал, паразитам она не свойственна?
No, this is different. Altered. The magic used is beyond me. It's either not of this world or so ancient as to be lost to even nature's memory.
То есть все наши усилия оказались напрасны?
Patience. I can't just snap my fingers. But I know where the solution almost certainly lies. I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated.
Похоже, ты хорошо разбираешься в этом вопросе. Пойдешь со мной в лунную башню?
I wish I could, but there's still work I've yet to finish. Blood I've yet to spill. I've no right to ask more of you, but if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected.
Ладно, чем тебе помочь?
My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. Rare is the beast that survives decapitation. Help me eliminate the drow Minthara, the hobgoblin draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself.
Если со мной будет медведь-друид-оборотень, думаю, дела наши пойдут веселей.
Be warned. My presence could make things more difficult. I can only restrain my bear form so much. I won't be able to help but attack goblins. If I join you, we'll likely have to slaughter this entire place. You may want to use discretion when approaching the goblin leaders.
Жди меня здесь.
May Sylvanus guide your hand. Focus on the leaders.
Вот такой нытик ты, Астарион, блядь.
Come on, let's go.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
What a day.
Как, блядь, с тобой возиться?
Looking ahead. Swift as my feet can carry me. No traps, please.
Опа. Хотя такие себе. Так, бомба нам нужна.
Decaying legs protrude from the hole. A failed escape, it
лошар.
seems.
Ну ты, блядь, серьезно? Ну, блядь, 5 надо выбить, а ты нахуй.
You notice the corpse is very
А,
dead, but that's all.
Не чеши там свою башку.
The body comes loose, revealing a tunnel. Perhaps you can escape where he failed.
Мне-то нахуя. Хуйня. Вообще хуйня. Вообще хуйня. Так, бочки с говном.
Attention.
Attention.
Still alive, so that's progress. On my way. More for me.
Foul stench of slaughter turns suddenly sweet. Blood smell. Life smell. Not like the...
At least give me a sword! We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead and heroic.
Get down there
Tiny
and
is
stop
watching us.
complaining!
Don't do anything weird.
Не успел.
Another outside. Mind your manners now, or he'll throw you in the pit. This ain't the party, pal.
Это не видно.
I should speak up.
Praise his ever-bleeding axe. Praise his throne of flaming iron. Praise Maglubbiet.
You know Maglubbiet, a tyrannical deity who treats his goblinoid followers as slaves.
Trying to interrupt my
Fucking slaves.
Scared of a real god? You're as goonless as the rest of them. Cause I'm loyal to Maglubbiet. Cause I ain't having my head turned by some upstart god.
Ты про абсолют.
Yeah. And I can see by that mark on your hand that you're part of her mob. Bollocks to your absolute, and bollocks to you and all.
И жопа моя тоже. Блять, ну и разговорчики.
Boss Ragslin weren't lying when he said anyone could join the Absolute's ranks.
Keep moving, unless you're wanting a clubbing and drubbing.
Кто там сыт?
Something good here, I hope.
Вай, что происходит?
Shh. Let's hope this gives us some answers.
Silence. You'll interrupt the ritual.
Shugan al Shukok, Otashokek doors! I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the Absolute! Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Shugan al Shukok!
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue, and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon, and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
If it isn't another true soul.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
This mind flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death, but not the one that tormented you. Yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Absolute says the dead Squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid. The artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Absolute's clutches.
Мне эта магия известна. Давай свиток, я буду говорить.
Then take it. Absolute knows I am not getting anywhere.
You read aloud the words on the scroll. The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing.
Кто убил тебя?
The creature responds, not in words, but memories. You see a clawed hand open a holding pod, devoid of flesh, only darkness.
Damn it. I saw it too, and it tells me nothing.
Что было нужно твоему убийце?
Ragslin's mind is clouded by doubt, surprised by words he didn't expect.
Так я же сейчас говорю, какого хуя его разум-то, блядь?
A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high, control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open.
Gith on the hunt. They know something.
Suspicion floods Ragslin's mind. Your brain howls as you consider your final question.
Алёт, это кто?
You see an image. Curved drow blades, crude goblin torches, gnoll teeth dripping blood. You see other mind flayers arranged in a serene circle. Absolute unity. Absolute power. Ragslin's mind rages. You have asked what no true soul
Ой,
would
простите.
dare.
You're no true soul.
Это не так, я верно забыл. Наши разумы соприкасались. Ну конечно, блять, ёбаной единички не хватает.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
Лол.
You're a real true soul.
Лошпек.
I felt it.
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No, no! I'm not done! Riddles, all of it, and nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. The damned Drow was right. Can't let her get all the glory. Seems I ain't done with you. Report to the Drow. Minthara's the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her.
Давай ты сам будешь делать свою грязную работу.
Say that again. Cause I know I didn't just hear you refuse the Absolute.
Ладно, ладно, я поговорю с Минтарой.
Falling in line. Just what I like to see.
They want a weapon, huh? Sounds like it might be the artifact.
Сначала поговорим с кишкой. Так, сохраняемся. И идем одна.
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting around. Ready to clear your head?
Что ты будешь делать?
Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you. I can tell.
Хорошо, я готова.
Smart. All
Да,
you need
блядь.
to do is open yourself to the Absolute.
Ебучий Астариан, блядь.
Psionic feelers creep across your mind like a pickpocket's fingers seeking flaws in fabric. Sifting deeper, she sees the mind flayer holding a wriggling tadpole to your eye. And then the vision lurches, and you are looking through her eyes as a tadpole squirms into her skull.
Helps! We need to fish that thing out before it eats any important parts of your brain.
Так вытащи ее оттуда.
Don't you worry. I've got everything I need to fix you. Might get a bit messy, though.
Что именно ты собираешься делать?
It involves you putting your trust in the Absolute. Simple.
Абсолют, абсолют. Я готова.
You won't regret this. Being a true soul, you know the Absolute don't like to touch nothing unclean. So drink this. It'll purify ya.
Что делает это зелье?
It's a liquid blessing. It'll cleanse you. And it tastes better than that rot gut at the party.
Бля, она в воздухе летает. Блять, не успел. Чё, нихуя не получилось, да?
This could have gone easy for you. Not
Ну
now,
ты
though.
тупая.
I'll tear you to shreds.
Блять, лучше бы получилось.
Hey, you! Pizzle's Ranker!
Ох, нихуя. Нет тут врагов, иди нахуй. Бля. Пизду тебя.
Another step forward.
Так, где эта хуйняра?
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Bloody hell! What? Leave me alone!
Don't mind if I do.
What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp. The lads are all riled up and ready.
And now you dare to question me.
I didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless. Well, end the latter to save the former.
Так, ментяра.
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Обосрались
Until
жидко.
their sanctuary is found, I will take something precious from you every hour that passes. A trinket, a tongue, a limb.
Ain't no use without my limbs. The lads'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough. I swear.
Silence now, creature, or I will silence you forever.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul in such a grotesque form.
Чучело-то.
The Absolute has a place in her heart, even for Dothia.
Сама такая.
Her heart is more generous than mine.
Феечка.
Join my hunt, fairy, and obey me.
Чего? Когда ты говорила с Нэри, ты бы... Откуда ты знаешь, что я верну?
Why do you ask? Surely you feel the Absolute moving through me, just as I feel her in you. Why she chose a blith such as you, I cannot say.
И блин, блин.
But we must hunt together.
Ну что это за строчка, блять? Она не должна быть тут. Что за охота на кого?
Worshippers of a false god. Their existence is an insult to the Absolute's claim on this region. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled, and of the weapon. She will seize it, in the Absolute's name.
The thief, whimpering in our dungeon, tried to flee to their sanctuary. We will continue to remove parts of him until he tells us exactly where it is. He's been resilient, but he'll talk.
She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
Что ж, попробуем натравить на тифлингов, но помочь им.
true soul. The hunt must begin soon.
Пленник нам без надобности, я знаю, где рощи.
You are sure? And how did you find it?
Абсолют указала мне путь.
Praise be. And now, through her will, you can be my eyes.
Her mind enters yours, a splinter of ice piercing your memories. Tiefling faces flicker into view as she attempts to learn the grove's location.
Блядь, тройка, ну ты посмотри, блядь.
Your thoughts are veiled. Why do you protect these devilkin?
Я пошутила.
That is hard to believe. Your mind is a maze of misdirection.
Прости, я задержалась выпить с ребятами. Выпивка затуманила мне мозги.
Pathetic. You are polluting the power the Absolute has granted you. Purge yourself of these intoxicants and come back to me when you are capable of serving as you should.
Prisoners lost a lot of blood, your ladyship. Still ain't talking.
Tell them to stop cutting him. We need him alive. Break his bones instead. Start with the fingers.
Get your eye off my arm! Drink
Ach, Wiedersehen.
That sweet, sweet chaos. Not that I approve of goblins, of course, filthy little beasts, but I do like a good den of debauchery.
Как ты полагаешь, что ждать на сломной башне?
Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers, if we can convince the right people to talk.
The village to the east. It's abandoned. I trust you have cleared your mind. I hunger for battle. We must find the sanctuary.
Как вышло ж так, что Дроу возглавляет свору гоблинов?
They are flocking to the Absolute. In sufficient numbers, they are an effective force. Expendable and willing.
Мне нужна лунной башни. Ты можешь безопасно доставить меня туда?
Yes, I suppose I might offer you passage. But first, you will obey my command in her mighty name.
Покажи мне карту, я отмечу, где находится роща.
So close. Their fate is sealed, and you will be instrumental in the slaughter. Go to their refuge and make your way inside.
Get inside. А что дальше?
I will gather a raiding party and move into position. You will open the gates from the inside when the time is right to strike. We will cleanse the place of infidels and burn it to the ground in the Absolute's name. And then we will be the first among her favorites.
Да будет так.
Good. Marshalling the goblins is no simple matter, but my warband will be ready to attack by next light. You must make your way inside once I am in position. On your signal, we break them. And when they are dead, the Absolute will reward your faith. As will I. For the Absolute. Gather the raiders. It is
Yes,
time.
your ladyship. We won't let you down.
Ой, Карлах недовольная.
Whoa, soldier. What did you just do?
Не волнуйся, у меня есть план. Ничего с друидской рощей не случится.
Listen to me. I'm trusting you. But if you disappoint me, it'll be the last thing you do.
Goblins aren't known for their cleanliness, but by Mistress Mantle, this place is rotten. The fewer breaths we take here, the better.
I suppose you want to hear about Cazador.
О, ты заговорил.
My old master. Before the mind flayers took me from him. Before this strange, twisted freedom. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
Мучителем? Что он тебе сделал?
He had me go out into Baldur's Gate to fetch him the most beautiful souls I could find. It was a fun little ritual of his. I'd bring them back, and he'd ask if I wanted to dine with him. And if I said yes, he'd serve me a dead, putrid rat. Of course, if I said no, he'd have me flayed. Hard to say which was worse.
Ужас-то какой, мне очень жаль.
Thank you. But this isn't about sympathy. It's about knowing what we might be up against. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there. They're not even the only ones hunting us. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows.
Я прикрою тебе спину, не беспокойся.
What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
Ой, блядь, где я его должен оповестить?
That orb seems powerful. What can it do once it's extracted?
Nothing good can come of it unless it is contained. Why?
It might be useful. Who knows?
With respect, sir, being a Hellrider is for life. They can't take...
They can, and did. Avernus changed things. Best we get used to that.
Yes. Zephlor.
Our time grows short. If Korga won't abandon her madness, then we'll have to try the road. Goblins or no. What is it?
Алсин жив, гоблины держат его в плену.
Gods above. This is wonderful news, but I've seen what goblins do to their captives. I wish we could ride to his rescue, but my people would just wind up slaughtered along with him. I'll pray for him. So long as the goblins hold the roads, I'm afraid it's all we can do.
Блин, а кому сообщить-то?
Humans ain't good for much, but they make tasty meal.
Tastes even better when you nick it out of there.
Ну шо, Алсин? Угадай, что будет с твоей рощей.
The ringleaders have to die. The very natural order of things is in danger, thanks to them. Very well. Where are you going? We have work to do. Enemies to kill. I'll wait here.
Да ты заебал. Не хочет он об этом знать.
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers. Your hands shake as they reach upward. Your forehead remains drenched no matter how much you wipe.
И откуда вылезла?
Chukil gate vlakith mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
Ну-ка, если подчиниться.
Let it be so. Vlakith Gorg Shkatzai.
Ой-ой-ой-ой. И чё, где рано? Чё, надо типа с ней драться? Что ты, блядь, делаешь, ёб твою душу? Больно, блядь.
Let's light them up.
How about this? Yes, let's.
Yeah.
Mistra Rill.
Блядь, говна кусок. И чё это? А воскресить типа нельзя. Вот бред.
Your hands
I will.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust. Your mind lurches, reeling. Lae'zel's spear grips you. The great warrior Lae'zel, a failure to her kind. She will wield no silver sword, ride no...
I will not let the Geich take me. I will earn Vlakith's honor. I will wait. But know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
Ну как мы видели, у тебя нихуя не получится.
Came just in time. You are transforming.
Ну-ка. Красавчика я сделал. Я знаю твой голос, я уже где-то слышала его.
Yes, you have. I saved you before.
Ой, как лагает-то.
I'm here to save you again. Don't worry.
Lol.
You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you. We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it. Nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you. But for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it. Fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that. But only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Wake now. You'll feel better. I promise.
Нет, я хочу еще поспать.
Very well.
Glick. Someone came to me. The parasite has taken root, it would seem. Every word, every promise. You're delusional. I'd sooner trust a knight.
Как хочешь.
I had a wild dream last night. This beautiful end. Sounds like it. What did you make of it? Seems risky, if you ask me. Couldn't help getting stuck with the tad.
My apologies. She told me. An uncanny apparition. Not entirely sure what to make of. Very curious.
Прекрасное видение.
All my readings on the effects of illithid, another unique quality of our predicament, perhaps. Are you in? If so, we have far more to learn about the. I hope your confidence proves well-founded. God knows.
I want to have a word.
Did you have any strange dreams of late? Damn. I was this dream companion. It seems like we can't escape this mess. In the waking world or otherwise.
I had a dream last night. Someone came to me, tempting as these powers. No good ever came from trusting honeyed tongues. I wouldn't advise it. Play with...
I had the strangest dream last. Given our shared affliction, I suppose you... Excellent. Now we can see what these tadpoles can do for us. Exactly. Now, was there anything else?
Наконец-то можно их сожрать.
This one is a true soul parasite. You can absorb its potential. Open.
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything the tadpole has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential. Pure power.
Good.
Закинулась.
You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
Well, no tentacles yet. I suppose we... What now?
Так, а ты хочешь закинуться? А чё, была ведь не одна? Личинка нету. Его.
Never a dull moment.
Remembering our time together, the things we've shared. And I don't just mean that lovely neck of yours. I'm growing to like the whole package. Honestly. And you clearly like me too. So...
Как ты это заметил?
I could feel it as I was getting lost in your neck. Your little shakes of excitement. You enjoyed it, didn't you?
Тоже вслух о таком говорит.
You don't have to say a thing. I already know how you feel. Because I feel it too. We could take an evening to ourselves, get away from camp, get some privacy. I know somewhere quiet, somewhere intimate, somewhere we can
Интернет.
indulge in each other.
Звучит неплохо.
Wonderful. I just hope we don't have to wait too long before we can steal away. But once we can, I promise you a night you'll never forget. See you there, lover.
Детка.
Hello, my dear.
Something's on my mind.
Gone gods. Watching... Though, I suppose that's not what you wanted to talk about.
Need to find a way forward.
Wait! Bows down! Gods above! We took you for a goblin! Get up here! I want that gate sealed before they arrive. And we need to talk!
Чуть жопу не отстрелили. Где ты там, блин? Держите оборону, защищайте кадаев.
Gods above, you're alive. A little light, just as the day seems darkest. I'd given you up for dead at the goblin camp. I'm damn glad to be wrong. But what happened? We've seen them massing in the woods.
Дров, который ими командует, узнал об этой роще. Мне не удалось ей помешать.
Truly? Hells, I didn't expect it. We were almost ready to leave. Rag. It doesn't matter now, I suppose. You have nothing to apologize for. If it must be bloodshed after all, I'm glad to have you with us.
Значит, нет смысла ждать, что тебе нужно.
We need to thin the goblin numbers quickly if we're to have any chance of survival. Every ounce of oil that we could spare has been buried out in front of the gate. We'll blow the horn to draw them in, and pray our fire arrows strike true.
Наверняка есть другие варианты.
Believe me, I've prayed to find one. But you haven't. See to your preparations, and then sound the horn. Let's have this done.
Ладно. Мы оставим на следующую серию.